AI is going to eat a lot of jobs. A new report came out today that said the type of tasks that AI can do is going to double every 7 months. You have to think bigger and act bigger about what to do about it. Things like universal basic income, creating a caring and nurturing economy around human values. That's really the only way out. I enjoyed my friend Ezra Klein and Derek Thompson's recent book, Abundance. That's what we have to be going for. We have to go for abundance, or else AI is going to push us into scarcity.
If you're worried about your job being replaced by AI, you should read this. It's a study by Microsoft that analyzes the top 40 jobs that are most and least at risk. For example, some of the jobs most at risk include translators, historians, sales reps, and writers. Some of the jobs least at risk include nurses, builders, roofers, and dishwashers. Now, nobody knows for sure what's going to happen, but the reason this is so interesting is because this study was run differently than all the others. Instead of guessing and playing what if, Microsoft analyzed all the daily work tasks that are already being replaced by AI. And they use those tasks to build a score predicting what percentage of each job could be done by AI in the future. Now, if you want to read the full report, comment AI and I'll send it to you. But the big takeaway is this. The jobs that everyone thought were safe are actually the most at risk. Blue collar physical jobs are basically AI proof, while white collar and creative jobs are being completely disrupted. Either way, my goal is to help everybody figure out how to navigate this AI era. But one thing's for sure, we're about to enter an entirely new landscape for careers.
AI will not replace you, but somebody using AI will. We've all heard that saying, but apparently, according to Anthropic's new AI report, this is nonsense. You are going to be replaced by AI and automation, and that is what their new global report shows. Their CEO is predicting that over 50% of entry-level jobs will be replaced by automation and AI. We've already seen this from companies like Salesforce, who recently replaced 4,000 customer service jobs with AI chatbots. But they aren't the only company thinking this way. Most companies now, according to this report, are looking to automate repeatable tasks in order to cut human beings to increase the bottom line of the company and to increase profits. So if you're looking at your job and you're seeing a lot of repetitive tasks, you are at high risk of losing your job to AI. So yes, AI will replace your job, and according to these CEOs, it's going to happen sooner than later, so be prepared to get laid off.
I can't be the only one who's been getting so many TikToks about the horrible job market right now, right? I think I watched like one video, and now just every single day, it's always like, I've been laid off, the job market is horrible, here are the jobs that are going to be replaced by AI by 2030. I also get a lot of TikToks saying, guys, if you have the opportunity, it's time to leave the US because the US is not it right now. But just going back to the job market, I just saw a TikTok today that was like, oh, here are the top 5 replaceable jobs that AI is going to replace in 2030 by 2030. And I was a little bit confused because, for example, a lot of these jobs are entry-level jobs. So it would be like financial analysts, legal assistant or something, like who reviews contracts, just like basic entry-level jobs, right, that AI can take over. But I'm like, because, you know, for example, in the financial industry, you start off as a financial analyst, right? And you become senior financial analyst and then whatever. Same thing with legal. And I'm confused because I'm like, if AI takes over the entry-level jobs, how do humans get, do you know what I'm going, like, how do humans get past and get promoted if they can't even do the entry-level jobs to begin with? My advice to you right now is if you currently have a job, be very grateful you have a job, because it is very stressful for a lot of people right now who just cannot find a job. I have a full-time marketing job, which I'm so grateful for. I also have a small business called Smooth Beauty. It's a skincare brand, shameless plug. But anyway, my marketing job, I'm grateful for it because it helps pay the bills. But I'm definitely underpaid by a lot. But I'm just grateful at this point that I have a job. Jobs that are most likely not going anywhere are skilled, like manual labor jobs. For example, plumbing, electrician, HVAC. Okay, I just deleted a clip, so I don't know if I said this already. But HVAC, plumbing, electrician, those jobs are probably not going anywhere. But I looked up and apparently you still need like 4 or 5 years of apprenticeship. I'm like, That's a long time. That's like basically grad school. Well, not even grad school. That's like undergrad. And I know plumbers and electricians, for example, they make a minimum of 100K when they start. But I'm like, I don't want to die from an electrical fire or like getting electrocuted to death. And plumbing, I'm a very clean person, and just the thought of like going into a stranger's like toilet and like, or like going into a sewer, if I see cockroaches and rats, and you can keep the 100K.